The Chemex is the ideal method for anyone who prefers exceptionally bright, clean coffees with tons of flavor clarity and virtually no body. Designed by a German chemist in 1941, the Chemex carafe is an elegant brewer that will make any kitchen look beautiful and is perfect for brewing enough coffee for 2 to 4 people. Here are a few things you'll need to brew a Chemex at home. For this method, we'll be using 38 grams of coffee to 600 grams of water. Using an easy, repeatable coffee to water ratio is an important step to making a delicious cup. We recommend using a scale because it's going to give you the most consistently delicious coffee every time you brew. After weighing out 38 grams of coffee, add it to a BURR grinder and grind on a medium setting for the Chemex. Even and uniform grounds are crucial for making delicious coffee. Since the coffee will be in contact for a good amount of time, we want to use a medium grind to thoroughly extract the coffee as it brews. Ideally, the grounds will look about the same size as sand. For more information about grinding, take a look at our grinding section at MistoBox.com. While the coffee is grinding, grab a Chemex bleached square filter. Open it up so the 3-layered side points towards the spout. We prefer the white bleached ones because they have a less papery taste. Once it's open, hold the filter in place and pour a few ounces of your hot filtered water to rinse the filter of any extra paper taste. Remember to dump the rinse water after it's finished draining. The easiest way to do this is by holding the filter in place and pouring out the backside of the brewer. This will be much faster than trying to pour through the spout. After placing the Chemex on the scale, add the freshly ground coffee to the filter and shake the entire brewer to level the grounds. We like to use a spoon to create a divot in the grounds, allowing the water to saturate the entire bed of coffee more easily. To start the brewing process, bloom the coffee by adding a little bit of filtered water, just off boil to saturate the grounds. We usually like to use double the weight of coffee for this, so since we use 38 grams of coffee, we're going to bloom with 75 grams of water. This part of the brewing is called the wetting stage, as the gases and aromatics are released by the water and the coffee grounds are getting ready for extraction. We're going to slowly and carefully pour the remaining 525 grams of water over the grounds. The best way to do this is using a gooseneck kettle like the Hario Buono kettle we're using. The long, thin spout allows for more control of the direction and volume of water. We think that pouring in concentric circles around the middle is best. Try to avoid pouring directly in the middle, and also try not to pour it all the way around the edge of the filter. This can cause water to bypass the coffee and result in under extraction. Since we have to pour so much water, the easiest way to add it all is in 2 stages. We like to fill it with half of the total water, let it sit, and then finish pouring until all 600 grams of water have been added. If your grind size is right, and you've poured correctly, it should finish draining between 4 and 5 minutes. If total brew time is shorter than this, try pouring more slowly or fine up the grind a bit to help slow it down. If total brew time is longer than 5 minutes, try pouring a little faster or coarsen the grind so the coffee drains more quickly. After it's finished draining, there should be no large grounds stuck to the filter wall, and the bed of ground should appear flat. This is a good sign that the coffee drained correctly. Remove the spent grounds and throw away the filter. We recommend swirling the coffee in the Chemex to mix the final product and smell the amazing aroma. Now it's time to pour a cup and share some delicious coffee with a friend.